Hi, my name is Matthew, and today in spring 2023, I'll be presenting my project written in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. My idea. This project was inspired by my previous projects as before. When I was learning Python, I used to do trivias like this. However, what inspired me the most was a website called Kahoot because it is basically my website and I just wanted to attempt recreating Kahoot. During class, I learned how to style in JavaScript and learned about functions which I used in my project. So my first code is modified CSS. I would first create a variable which stores an HTML element and then write .style.any CSS property. After, I would write the CSS property value. My second code example is about functions. To use a function, you must first name it, put parameters inside, and finally write code that will run when the function is called. And you can see that in the function here. Code example. For my first code example, I used bubble_button, a variable that I created earlier. It says display none, so the button doesn't show when the player is still in the story. For my second piece of code, I also used functions to make my life easier. That's the whole point. As you can see here, I put parameters after display Q&A, and then proceeded to write code using the parameters so that I can just type a color instead of writing a long line of code when calling the function. Demo. I'm going to be showing you a live demo of my game. Here's the storyline and the button. You can click on the buttons, and it's basically Kahoot themed, so every time you get an answer right or wrong, it will display the correct answer using green and red color. And it's also a trivia game. So, like, for example, I got it correct. It also displays different text each time if you get an answer correct or incorrect. Favorite. My favorite part about working on this project was the JavaScript because I learned a bunch of new things, such as how to write loops, how to write if, else, or else if statements, how to make the computer wait before doing something, and more. How to improve my project. If I were to continue to work on this project, I would add more questions, a better storyline, more characters and different topics with different questions. Thank you for listening to my presentation.